I do. I land up traveling all over the world, and this year I've decided that if I'm going to take a holiday myself, then I'm definitely going to go someplace only in India. The landscape is so beautiful, it's so diverse, and there's so much to see. In fact, I'd love to know where you're traveling this summer, so why don't you hit me up? You can tell me in the comments below. You can even find me on Facebook. In fact, WAC has its own page on Facebook now, so you haven't checked it out yet. Do go and check it out. There's some fun stuff happening there as well. You can also tweet me. So there's this gazillion ways to get in touch with me and tell me where you are traveling this summer. And I hope it's somewhere like quirky and fun and someplace in India, more importantly. And this is what I've realized, that every place has its own character and has these little things that are attached to it. And one of the most favorite places that I love traveling to is Ladakh. And I've been there thrice. I love camping and I love trekking. And Ladakh has this one really quirky little fact about it, which is that the magnetic hill, I'm sure a lot of you know about this, right? So if you go to the magnetic hill and if you turn your car off 11,000 feet above sea level, your car will automatically on its own, because of the gravitational force, go uphill. And I've seen this happen, and it's very cool when you're actually watching it. But there's a more like logical reason behind it because of some optical illusion and gravity and something. But it's a really cool thing, and that got me thinking about all the different places in India that have like this really cool, mysterious phenomenon that is attached to it. So here it is. Here's my list of some of the craziest and wackiest places in India that have some really cool phenomenon attached to them. Mass bird suicides. Now, this is actually a mysterious phenomenon that is happening in Jatinga. Jatinga is a small little village that is located in Assam. And what they found is that between the months of September and June and September, hundreds of flocks of migratory birds seem to be committing suicide. This seems to happen basically between 7 and 10 p.m. and obviously when scientists came on board, they started like, kind of probing into it a little more. What they discovered is that what they thought is the curse, obviously, like can you imagine like birds just falling from the sky? What they thought was a curse is actually because the birds, after a long flight, these are mostly migratory birds, they get very dazed, and because of the fog and the lights that are there in the village, they get dazed and confused, and they kind of just end up banging into the trees and the buildings. A lot of research is still being conducted over it, because why only this village, why not any other village, etc, etc. You can read a little more about this article. I have put it in the description below. We also have what is known as the village of twins. One village in Kerala, it's Kodini. Over there they have found that this village seems to be giving birth to only twins. 200 sets of twins and 2 sets of triplets in the more recent past. And while they can't really like put their finger on it as to why this is happening only in Kodini, a lot of scientists are saying, yeah, blame it on the water, blame it on the water. But that would be kind of interesting, right? Like walking around this one village where there's only like twins. How cool is that? So when I was researching all these stories, there were a lot more of like mysterious places that did appear. So I'm sure a lot of you are like, hey, how come she missed this? How come she missed that? So feel free to share those in the comments below. And our journeys bring us back to Ladakh, where in the Spiti Valley there is this little village which is known as Gyu. And I haven't walked there yet, and I've heard of it. In that village, there is actually the world's only naturally mummified monk, and it's 400 to 500 years old, and apparently when you look at him, he looks like really fresh, and in fact even his hair and his teeth are still intact. It's probably because of the high altitude and the fresh air. That's what the scientists believe. And when this monk, 400, 500 years old, went into this meditative state of mind, his body naturally started mummifying. I've put more details and I've put the article actually in the links below so you can go and check it out. So that's it for me this week. Till then, please like, comment and subscribe. Help increase the tribe. I'll catch you again very soon. Ciao. You just want to like sometimes hug them, or sometimes you want to just give them one chamat across the face and be like, what the hell are you doing?
Chetan Kothari, an RTI activist, says that between 2010 and 2014, a number of Indian nuclear scientists have been dying under mysterious circumstances.